Many pastors have one good story they share at conference meals with colleagues. It breaks the ice, eases the tension, helps form community, and causes an abundance of spit laughter that is best when milk is involved. Here's my story, and I'm sticking to it. A long time ago, in a church far, far away, our choir did not sing in the summer. We had special music. Sometimes we heard soloists and groups from outside the church. This time, a church member arose and announced he was going to sing Ave Maria. I was a little surprised to hear Ave Maria in a Presbyterian church, but I always sought to be ecumenical. His aging voice was warbled, but I respected the man who gave it his best. Most summer music is around 3 minutes, so I scratched out a few sentences from my sermon as the song ran over 5. When the solo was over, I started to rise to preach, but I sat back down as I heard him announce, "I'm going to sing it again, and this time in Latin." As Latin lyrics wafted 6 minutes more, I slashed through 3 paragraphs of my sermon before rising without further delay. 3 hours later, my home phone rang. The caller was a teacher who sat near 5 other teachers, our teacher section. Almost in tears, she began to apologize. "Wally, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so sorry. We didn't mean to, but one of us started giggling during the solo and it spread. And the harder we tried not to, the more we did, until the pew was shaking. But Wally, I swear we didn't know he could hear us." And then he just suddenly stopped singing. He looked right at us and said, "I'm going to sing it again, and this time no laughing." I felt so guilty. I don't know what to do. It took me several minutes to get the words out through my laughter. He didn't say this time no laughing. He said this time in Latin. And because I had heard Ave Maria twice that day, I felt qualified to give all 6 teachers priestly absolution after the penance of 3 hours of excruciating guilt. During this time of anxiety, on so many levels, I want to invite you to laugh. A sign that we are functioning out of our reactive, reptilian, fight-flight brain is losing our sense of humor. We need reflective ways to approach anxious times with our mammalian brain that includes laughter, love, creativity. This time, yes, laughing. This time, share your stories that bring laughter to you and others. P.S. I still love teachers who individually control their classrooms while losing control in group worship. Today, all those involved in all levels of education are facing enormous pressures and gut-wrenching decisions. I invite you to pray for all of them as they transition into a changing future. May the din of anxious reactions be overwhelmed by them truly sensing our genuine support.